Hey everybody.
What's up, y'all?
Thank you so much for joining us again for another YouTube video. I feel like we need to start upping the YouTube videos up.
Yeah,
because y'all keep demanding them in our DMs and so many other things, so we're just gonna up that up. So prepare for some changes coming with our YouTube content.
Yeah, we're professionals now.
Yeah. But I'm gonna make this video short. We are talking about VSG, and the reason why he's here is because obviously he's been married to me through this process, and there are some things that have been changing within our marriage, within our household. The kids have noticed, so I just wanted you guys to get a spouse or partner kind of feel for what they see. You know, it's different than what we see when we go through the changes, but then an outsider looking in, it's a little different.
Yeah.
So anyways, if you are not familiar, I got VSG surgery on December 30th, 2021. Ooh, that sounds weird. 2021. And during that process, I had to go through 3 months of qualification, so to speak, for my insurance at the time.
Call it what it is.
It was crazy, y'all. I had to go through 3 months of nutrition counseling. I had to see a psychologist. I had to go to different appointments, get a sleep study done, blood work done, fitness stuff, having to walk every day, changing my eating slowly. I had to do a liquid diet.
2 weeks. No,
mine was 3 weeks. Yeah, I had to do longer, and everybody's different. But yeah, these are just my requirements. And I think at the time, what insurance did we have? AmeriGroup. So it was through Medicaid. So if you have Medicaid, then just make sure that you look through the details. But yes, you are covered. And VSG, for those of you who are not familiar, is a weight loss surgery. It's a bariatric weight loss surgery. Pretty much your stomach looks like this, and then they come in and slice it, and they leave you with like this part. That's what the surgery is. So it, allows you to eat less. It curbs your appetite. Your absorption is different, so you can't take every type of medicine.
Yeah. It's a lifestyle change.
Yeah. It like you get a cool card that tells people, hey, I just had bariatric surgery, so I can't eat certain things. At least my doctor did. And
yeah,
that's pretty much it.
They literally give you a baby stomach.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's a lot. So I just urge you guys to Google, because so many of y'all ask me about the VSG surgery, what it is. I am not a doctor, so I can't really tell you like the doctor aspect of it. However, from someone who has gone through it, this is VSG. You lose weight rapidly. After about 6 to 7 months, the effects of the surgery, so to speak, start to wear off. So you have to kick it into overdrive, which means you have to work out more. There is a bunch of things that you have to do. So yeah, it's work. I tell everybody all the time, this is not a quick fix. You have to work. You have to go to the gym. I know he is sick of me going to the gym because we wake up every single day, but don't worry, guys.
I didn't.
Monday through Thursday. So that's the surgery, or that's the things about it. But babe, I wanted to ask you, and really quick, guys, just to let you know, there's qualifications that you have to have. So some of the qualifications are you have to have a pre-existing condition. My pre-existing condition was PCOS. So if you have PCOS, and again, it is insurance covered, so make sure that you check with your insurance. But if you have a pre-existing condition like diabetes, PCOS, sleep apnea, what are some other ones? There's a whole list. Just I urge you to Google, but there's a whole list of pre-qualifying things, and your BMI has to be over a certain percentage as well. So if you qualify for those things, just make sure that you talk to your doctor. For all of the women that message me about their surgery, who've gotten it, who are scared to get it, who are about to get it, who are trying to get it, who've gotten denied, who are in the process of getting approved, who are going to their first consultation, I am grateful that you guys trust me with your information. I just had to make that quick thank you, because I literally get messages nonstop from my TikTok to my personal Instagram to now our Happily Ever Alphin Instagram and our TikTok.
Yeah.
I get a lot of messages all day
telling the mascot of VSG.
Like, that's how it feels. But I love it, y'all. Like, I really do. I appreciate all of the encouragement. I appreciate y'all sharing your stories with me. It has been a journey, and I'm only barely 2 months in. But I see the changes. So that brings me to you. What changes have you noticed since? Don't do that. First of all, y'all, he has been really touchy-feely, and I think we've talked about this. That is not my love language. I am a quality time kind of person, and he is like very touchy-feely, like wanting to pick me up every 5 seconds touchy-feely. And I just suck it up and I let him have his way.
Girl, act like you don't want this.
Anyways, so what are some things that you've noticed? I hit my chin. What are some things that you've noticed during this transformation?
Sorry, I gotta blow up her spot. She used to sound like a little bit of a baby gorilla at night.
What?
And now she don't. It's gone. So if you're dealing with sleep apnea, you're dealing with clearing out your throat in the morning because you've been like all night.
I'm so done.
That goes away. So that was one of the major differences, because it was like that. Another thing is her spontaneity. Journalism.
Very good.
Okay, hey, SAT word, shout it. Hey. But listen, she's so spontaneous. Like, she just be scaring the kids, or she'll just run around and like play games with us. Like, it's her energy level is different, because it's more so tied with her confidence. A lot of the reasons why she wouldn't participate in a lot of activities, whether we were around family or just in private, was because she wasn't confident enough. And to be real, because we adults, even in the bed, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more...
Don't be telling my business.
Hey, listen, I can tell it because it only stays with me. I share with y'all, but it gets given to me. Amen. But anyway, her confidence level is like skyrocketing very quickly. I'll be honest, it's intimidating for me because I was always the dominant, confidant in a relationship, if that's the word. So the fact that she's like coming to match me is like, it's something that I'm dealing with internally. Well, I gotta go get my little mental health thing checked out to make sure that I stay on track with her. But it's a lot of different changes. It really is. I'll be honest, I was kind of skeptical about it. I knew that there would be some weight loss, but I figured those females that got those major transformations went and got some extra surgeries done. So I was a little skeptical about it. My biggest thing, it wasn't even for the body. It wasn't for that at all. Of course, that's a plus, but my thing was, are you going to be okay mentally, physically, emotionally, health-wise later on? And the more I came to doctor's appointments and did my own research, I even watched the procedure online.
So weird.
Like, not the little 3D animation. I'll watch them go inside of multiple stomachs. I've watched the whole procedure. I wanted to know exactly what happened. So that way, if, on my part, I needed to self-diagnose her while she at home before we got to the doctor, I knew that, okay, this is what happened, so this could possibly be what we need to research. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to know that she was comfortable with what was about to happen, because she knew it was a life change. But I'm like, I saw the procedure, girl. This is like forever.
Yeah, and I couldn't watch it. I couldn't do it. It was just too much. I was like, I trust my surgeon.
Hey, Dr. Richards.
Yeah.
If you're in Atlanta, do yourself a favor and visit Dr. Richards. One thing that
he's the best surgeon. The best.
We're going to have to show pictures because it doesn't even look like anything happened. They look like little, small stretch marks.
Oh, yeah.
She got 6 of them? 6 incisions? 5 incisions?
5 or 6. Now, let me tell y'all about that. I have more incisions than normal people because I had a hernia that I think was the size of a softball.
Yeah.
That they had to take out first before they could even do the surgery. So I have a surgical cut up here, and it, again, they just blend in with my stretch marks at this point. But I have one up here, and then the rest are down here. Yeah. So for some people, they just have all of them down here. They have all of them up here, like it's one or the other. They don't have them from the top to the bottom, or vice versa in my case. But because I had that hernia up here, it had to get removed.
Yeah.
So if you've looked at some of my old pictures, even some of my old TikTok videos, you'll see that like right in this area, it looked like it was a bulge, like I looked kind of pregnant. I think one of our like million view videos where, you know, he had his shirt off and I had on a sports bra, you could see the bulge. That was a hernia that they had to remove. Yeah. So yeah.
And that's not something that they told us they would be doing. When I got on the phone with Dr. Richards after the procedure was done, he said, yeah, she had a hernia. I did a something repair. So look up diaphragm repair, because that's possibly something that they can do while they're already in the procedure.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. And, you know, I know that surgeries for some people, you know, they get it for cosmetic reasons, or they get it because they want to reach their body goals, or whatever the case is. But I urge everybody to really check in and tap into your body, because I have gone to many doctors. I have complained about my stomach being in pain since my son was a child, and he's 7.
That's when it happened.
And and everybody was just like, oh, it's just your body going back to normal. Like, I felt the movement. I've even taken pictures. Like, I leaned back to stretch and do something, and I saw the hernia stick out, and I showed him, and I'm like, babe, this is not normal. Everybody's like, oh no, that's just your body. Doctors, no, that's just your body. And I'm like, okay, it's not just my body, because my body didn't have that before. So why does it have it now? That's not making sense. Oh, you had kids, your body just, my body's not doing anything. Like, y'all need to figure out what's going on. I don't care if you have to operate. I don't care what you have to do. You have to fix this, because this is not normal. And it took all of that time. Like, again, my son is 7. I noticed this when he was just 1. So 6 years later, it took them. And then after I had my daughter, it got worse. Like, it was a bigger bulge, and then it just grew, you know, over time. And it took 6 years before someone said, there's a problem.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how big did that thing have to get before, you know, we all were like, hey, that something's not right. And it took that. It took me getting, you know, a surgery to help me in general, to notice that there was something wrong in the beginning that could have been avoided. PCOS could have been avoided. Like, there's some, probably not, but, you know, the hernia could have avoided a lot of extra things, and me being uncomfortable. Like, I had very terrible sciatica in my back, so it really held me up from doing certain things. But it could have just been pressure, you know, from the hernia, or some type of organ. Like, you never know what your body is going through on the inside until you go get help. And if one doctor tells you something's wrong, get a second opinion, get a third opinion. Like, do your work, research it. Don't just stop on Wikipedia. Don't just stop at Google. Don't just look at one, you know, WebMD. Like, keep looking it up. Talk to different surgeons in different states. Just ask questions. Like, these nurses are very well educated. So find one that isn't going to give you attitude, and really just dig in and ask questions, because you need to stick around. Like, whether your kids need you, your spouse needs you, your friends, family, you know, society, we need you here, and we need you healthy. So please, y'all, especially Black men, please go get checked. Your mental, your physical, all of that. Make sure you get checked, because y'all be the main ones passing out, dying in the middle of the street because you don't want to go get checked. Please get checked. All my Black people, please get checked. We have the worst cases of so many things because we just are too prideful to go get checked. Please get checked. Like, please. Okay, I care about my white followers. I care about everybody, Mexican, Hispanic, whatever your race is, Asian, Pan American, whatever it is. I care about every single human being that has red blood in their body. But I need you guys to really take your health seriously, because I didn't. And it affected my marriage. It affected my sex life. It affected my relationship with my children. It affected people asking me to go places. Like, literally, people were not asking me to go places because I was either too self-conscious, I didn't want to go, I was going to be too shy, or I was going to find a way to punk out because I was self-conscious and I couldn't do certain things. Like, it started to get out of hand. Yeah. Like, I even bought a chair from somebody that's literally sitting in the room that I bought because I love the chair, and I never sat in because I thought I was going to break it because of my weight. True story. I still to this day have not sat in a chair.
I do. I love that chair. It's warm.
But it's just like, and another thing that I urge you guys to do, no matter if you get weight loss surgery or any type of life-changing surgery, because there are different things out there. There's a dual switch. There's the band surgery, lap band, I think. There's several other surgeries, but y'all need to get your mental together. Please get your mental together. I have cried a few times, and of course he was there to help me through it. But you know, when you get a life-changing transformation, you don't think about the after, like the little changes that are going to happen. Like, okay, today I woke up and I was 10 pounds lighter. And not literally, but figuratively. You know, you wake up and you're changing. Your clothes aren't fitting the same. Your face is starting to slim. People are starting to notice. You're starting to get looks that you maybe didn't get before. Like, nobody ever looks my way. I don't have no dudes try to holler at me. Ain't no females hollering at me. Ain't nobody sliding my DMs asking for my number, whether they see that I'm married or not. I've never been hit on once I got married. Like, ever. So to now be in a situation where, you know, his guard is up a little bit more because people are looking, he's having to read through my comments a little more because people are commenting, you know, that's a little different for me. It still makes me shy. I'm still not used to it. I don't think I'll ever get used to it, but it's a little different, and you don't train yourself to think like that.
Try Jesus. Don't try Britney.
Stop. Y'all, please pray for him. But yeah, it's different. It's very different. I think my kids our kids have noticed it. My daughter every 5 minutes is like, I want to look like you, mommy. I want to be pretty like you. Like, she is on this whole just, I want to do like mommy. I want to be like mommy. Mommy, you're so beautiful. I love you. Like, she's very affectionate. My son calls it being straight. Like, he's like, Mom, your stomach is almost straight, and it's freaking me out. Like, he's so excited and so supportive because I get to play and do different things that I didn't get to do before because I had all these ailments, and they're noticing it and they love it. And he loves it because he gets to pick me up and call me a feather every 5 seconds.
Oh, I almost said something.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I hope that this video answered some of y'all's questions, gave you some insight. I know that a lot of y'all messaged me about being scared and not having a support system. I'm your support system if you need it. I'm barely 2 months into this surgery, but between the research nut here and myself, like, we've gotten enough information. I think we've asked my surgeon every type of question possible. So if I can't answer anything, I will direct you to a support group or website that can help. But if you're scared, don't be. And if you are scared and that's your excuse for not getting it, do it scared, because I did. And I shared a reel and a TikTok about that. I just did it scared, but I had to think about all of the positives, all of the good things that come out of changing your life. Like, you get to have a second chance at a life that you didn't have before. Like, your body needs that change, whatever it is, whether it's going to, you know, a counselor, therapist, rekindling something with a family member, or a past relationship that's been, urging your spirit. Just take the start over. Like, we all need a break. We all need some recovery, some rehab, and all of that. So be gentle with yourself and heal.
You need a podcast.
Stop saying that. That's too much pressure.
Well, I'll listen to it.
We know. Is there anything else?
There isn't anything else. I just want to stress to everybody to make sure that you are 100% informed. Even if you are still scared after gaining all of that information, at least you have everything that you need to move forward. The emotions, we're humans. You're going to deal with emotions, anxiety, and everything, especially on the surgery day. But stay prayed up. But
yes,
definitely, I'm big on personal development. Like she said, you got to be mentally prepared because
so big on personal development.
Changes happen very quickly, and it's kind of like she's dealing with the imposter syndrome. Like she didn't believe that this could be her life. Like she could get down to her goal weight. It was just something that she said. But looking at her appearance, it was like, I'll never get there. The VSG works for all of those girls on TikTok, and they get in the BBLs. I'm just one of those people that something never happens to. And you're probably looking at this video like, yeah, I'm one of those people. She's not one of those people. Look at y'all like da-da-da-da-da. Nah, we've been dealing with this for a long time. Yeah. Stuff always happened to everybody else and not us. So for her to like live in a moment where she's been dreaming of getting back to her weight from high school, she has moments. And that's kind of because she lacked on the personal development before the surgery. So you can be sure to know that when you come out of that procedure room or come out of that hospital, it's gonna happen like that. So before you even get there, every day make a daily deposit to better yourself in one way or another. Go out and experience. Go out and put yourself in a situation that you are uncomfortable in. Whether that's being around females that look like, how you want to look. Go change your thinking. Go get in that situation and be like, I'm going to look like them, rather than I'm going to move away from this situation because I don't fit in. Make yourself fit in, because you are moving towards that.
Right.
And the more that you do that day in and day out before the surgery, the better you'll be after. So that's my TikTok.
But that's real, y'all. Like, I literally had today, actually, while the day we're recording this, I really had a moment where there were some females standing around, and my husband's not ugly. We've already gathered that. Y'all always tell me how handsome my husband is. If he has brothers, he has brothers. They're both married. They have children. So
no, they will not be coming on the show.
No, they won't.
I'm protecting my brothers. I'm protecting y'all.
Because their wives are a different breed. So, but anyways, he's not an ugly guy. So when I see other females, I know that they're looking at him, because they typically are. And they look at me and they either do one of several things. They laugh, or they keep looking at him, or they keep making advances, thinking that I don't notice. Different little things. And because I'm the person that I am, I just go inside of myself. I've actually cried in a grocery store because I've seen that happen. I've had to walk away. Like, it's
I didn't know that.
It's been some moments, before the surgery, pre-surgery, and today, I had that moment where I saw some females that were very attractive, and I'm like, they're looking at my man, and they just peeped, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. And then I had to check myself, and I, made a face. I was like, ooh, pause. You a bad bitch too? Don't you worry about it. I looked at them with, my little kiki with my mask on as soon as I could, and I left it alone.
Why are females like that? Like,
I don't know, but let me tell you something, okay? I don't care who you think you are. You can't take my man. I'm not insecure. I was insecure. I am proclaiming now. What is it? Manifesting that I am not insecure. And period. Like, that's it.
And that's all that.
And I need y'all to have that same energy. So many people message me about, Britnee, where is this confidence? Like, how do you channel confidence? I don't know. It's from the Lord. I told one girl that I messaged, like, I feel like a lot of us are walking in what we already manifested and prayed for, but we just don't know. Like, we're just already in it, and I feel like we're in it. Like, I'm just in it. I don't know where confidence came from. I don't feel like I'm confident, and I think we're all searching for a feeling, and things are just happening, and you just have to walk in it. So I urge everybody to walk in it. Whatever that it is, just do it. And that's all I have for y'all. I really hope this video helped.
Yeah.
More than anything. And of course, y'all can flood the comments with questions, my inbox. I think I'm doing a much better job of getting to everybody's DMs than I am YouTube. I'm coming to you guys. Just wait. Facebook is a lost cause. Y'all be all up and through them reels. I literally wake up to like 10,000 comments. Like literally every morning. So I'm trying. I got to like 7 today. I'm trying. I'm really trying, guys. But if you have questions for real, you can message me. I'm really good about responding to messages, DMs, comments on my personal TikTok, as much as I can. I really do try to get to everybody's comments, but sometimes they are overwhelming. But yeah. Are you good?
I'm good. Hey, thanks for watching, y'all. This is episode 6. I don't know how many we gonna do in this season 1, but expect, like she said in the beginning of this video, a lot of different changes coming, because we gonna amp this up. We're seeing what you guys like, what you dislike, and we want to give you more of what you want, because we are understanding that God has put us in a position to use our platform. And with this platform, we're taking it serious as much as you guys are. So content on the way.
Yes. And send your questions, please.
Yeah.
Because y'all always send me good questions. But yeah. Thank y'all for watching.
Bye.
Bye.